This all started as a teenager back in my hometown of San Diego, when for the first time I laced up my shoes and I went for a run. I got hooked by the freedom, the passing air, but mostly just the wearing short shorts in public. But for years, I never ran more than a few miles at a time. Never in a million years did I think I could go a crazy distance. That was until back in November, when, as part of a challenge to sweat for 100 days, I miraculously completed a half marathon. It was grueling, it was thrilling, and it left me hungry for a lot more. I wanted to be just like them. No, not that, don't be silly. I'll never be as good as them. But I wanted to join the ranks of runners throughout the world who get to call themselves marathoners. So I signed up for a race in the majestic city of Paris, France, and I got to work. I trained day in and day out. I carbo loaded. Round 2. I even quit drinking for a month, and I love drinking. And just as my trip to Paris was only 6 weeks away, well, I think you know what happened.
The number of reported coronavirus cases,
28,000 infected with coronavirus. I'm sure in the end, the mob and the media, well, they will be advancing their new conspiracy theory and their newest hoax. President Trump, Putin, mad scientists in Russia, Ukraine are manufacturing the coronavirus on purpose so they can hurt innocent children and kill grandma and grandpa.
Wow, that guy sucks. And as coronavirus took over every aspect of our lives, with it went any dream of running this thing. I thought the only thing that was going to get between me and running that marathon was alcoholism. And I could squash that, but I can't squash the coronavirus, so. And as I tried to adapt to this brave new world of face masks, extreme boredom, and so much booze I nearly lost my mind.
Everything we've ever done, everything we ever tried to do is fucking bullshit.
I came to a realization. So the situation here in Germany has reached a point where we're not in total lockdown. We can still go out alone, go for a bike ride, go out for a run. But that's likely to change. If I'm gonna have any hope of running a marathon right now, I literally need to do it, like right now. I'm gonna wake up at the crack of dawn tomorrow. I'm gonna put on my running gear and I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna run 42 kilometers. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna run a marathon tomorrow morning. I should probably carbo load. And with that, it was time to lace up my shoes once again.
Fuck. Let's do this.
Alright, it's time to hit the road.
Corona Time Marathon officially starts. I just thought I lost my keys, so we had a false start. All right, let's go.
And with that, we were off to run 42 kilometers, 26 miles around the beautiful Tempelhofer Feld, a former airport turned public space that was once used to feed West Berlin during the Cold War and was going to now be used by a lonely man to run a marathon.
Woo! 1 kilometer down, 41 to go. It is beautiful out here. My God. You can actually see ice still, because it's basically just about freezing right now. I need to wake up this early more often. We're at 26 minutes, 5 kilometers complete.
And with a few kilometers under my belt, I was off to a good start.
We're at kilometer number 8. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm feeling great. I'm not tired at all yet. Pretty sure it's gonna change. But, woo. 54 minutes, 10 seconds. Just did 10 kilometers. I'm nearly a quarter of the way done.
Little did I know, my attention span would be the first thing to go.
Hi, trash cans. How are you? Cool, me too. Plane. You guys wanna? We should have a sing along together. This place is never the same again. Now this became. Who are you? Who am I to guys at the beginning of the total weirdo. Which I guess I kind of am, so fair enough.
With sick tunes in my head, I made it halfway through.
We just reached the halfway point, 21 kilometers in, 21 kilometers to go, an hour and 57 minutes. The second half is gonna be tough, but I'm still feeling all right, sticking with it. Hopefully my legs keep going.
So after celebrating completing a half, I actually decided to set my phone down to try to get a shot and messed up the audio for the rest of the run. Sorry everybody. Here's a quick synopsis. At kilometer number 30, the pain was setting in strong. My legs hurt, my back hurt, everything hurt. With 7 kilometers remaining, I pulled on every ounce of willpower within me just to keep moving. With 6 kilometers to go, there was this lady doing weird dance moves. We passed the 4-hour mark with just 3 kilometers left. Then, in the most mentally challenging, physically painful final stretch I've ever run in my life, I ran, and I ran, and I ran, and I made it to the finish line.
Yes, we did it! 4 hours and 22 minutes. Just ran 42.2 kilometers and completed the marathon. How did I get through that? Yeah. Woo! Oh, dang.
You see, the problem with running a marathon alone is even though I came in first place, there's no fanfare, there's no friends and family cheering you on, no wild celebrations. It's just me. But if there's one thing I've learned from this situation, it's that I'm perfectly okay improvising alone. Yeah, times are pretty weird right now. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, everybody. We'll get through this. I'll see you soon.